balance, and he's getting back. He's looked pretty comfortable on the glass court in the preceding rounds. Marwan ElShorbagy, of course, he had a few rounds up. If ElShorbagy can expose that part along with really squeezing the corners. Oh, look at that!
Bang,
look
bang.
at that, shoulders go back. His reaction when he hits that, that was a strut.
Yes. Yep, 11-4.
Well, the ball's gone out from Tarek Momen.
Yep, no, it's good. 11-4.
Oh, not sure. He was just a little bit confused.com there, whether he could actually leave the court or not.
ElShorbagy leads 1 game to love.
All about the idea of the more archaic idea of one foot into the, you know, into a particular corner, and also which foot you lead with when you split step. Whether it's 3 steps or 4 steps, it's not an absolute that you need 3 or 4. It's about being balanced when you get on the shot. You see this.
Oh,
yes! Unbelievable. Not even a reaction from either player.
It's an unbelievable shot.
7-4.
Top spin. This one.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Gotta see it again.
Down.
Well, another error.
11-8. Game to Momen. 1 game all.
Just when he'd come back at Tarek Momen, the error count goes up from Marwan ElShorbagy. Just got to compose himself here. This is tough.
That front court business from Momen again. Momen already thinks he's won this rally.
That was perfect from Tarek Momen. Brilliant squash, taking the ball in short and then onto that drive, punching it perfectly down the line.
It's the mix of length and short stuff that's working for Momen. Yeah, pointing to the sidewall there.
Hand out.
He's possibly need to bend a bit more.
5 game balls for Momen.
Oh, he's got.
11-5. Game to
well, that's an interesting reaction.
Leads 2 games to 1.
So Tarek Momen takes the 3rd game.
Read that one. The space. Hit into the space. The back of the court, Tarek Momen.
I mean, just straight.
I mean, yeah.
Hand down 6-8.
There it is, that one. Back of the court. No, not that way. Easy to see from out.
That's a stroke is loose. Both players are clearly a bit stressed and tense on there because they're not quite hitting their targets. It's a game ball for ElShorbagy.
Oh,
wow.
How did he get a racket at straight? Why don't you hit the ball straight out of there sometimes? No, it's not going to get it either, is he?
Winning shot.
just, you can sense the desperation of each player.
Oh, he just got his racket to that volley. Marwan ElShorbagy has put that into the tin on the volley. Full reach. They certainly went at it, these two. Tarek Momen, the player who's emerged the victor. That was a real battle, that last one. Pure tension all the way, and it was just a bit of a topspin volley, finding the tin. Full stretch again. But we're going to hear from our victor, first male player into the semi-finals. It's the Viper, Tarek Momen,
Just a
with
little
Michael.
bit of blood there, I think, as well, which sort of gives us an indication of how physical that match was between the two of you. How are you feeling after that one? It was a tense watch for the rest of us.
Well, it was a type of a roller coaster match. I started the first 2 or 3 points really well, but I was so confident in my short game that I decided to only play to the front, which obviously didn't work out against Marwan. He just took a step in front of me and he just won 11 straight points, I think. So I had to regroup after that first game and change my game plan and try to actually get in front of him again, build some rallies before I go short. And I think I did that pretty well up until 8-5. And there was this one rally, I kept beating myself up about it because I had him, like I had the winning shot and I just played it right on his racket. And then he's so quick at rattling points. You know, it was 1 second I was about to be 9-5 up. The next second we were back to 9-0. So it was really tough for me, but I'm very proud with the way I handled my nerves. After losing that match point and going game ball down, I think I did really well to come through and win this match.
Well, that's what Ali Farag needs to do, and I commented on it in his earlier rounds.
3-4.
The aggressive tee position, if he wants to mix at the moment and elongate the rallies, fine.
Down.
It's a great shot. It's a beautiful shot, and he needed it. Wonderful technique on this shot.
Handout 9-7.
Orthodox leg. Do with a lot more of that. To put himself in position with 3 game balls to take this first.
Oh, there you go.
Well, the improvised movement, it didn't look pretty from Elias, but he conjured up the stroke brilliantly with a tight counter, 2-footed movement.
It's unbelievable how Farag can flick that ball off cross-court.
Continue.
I mean, the ball was glued to the sideboard, and somehow he sort of topspin lobs it from there. Just a
The tin, and he's dropped off considerably here.
Yeah, it's a really good shot. The racket speed and the snap of the wrist, really impressive here from Elias.
3-7.
Well, Diego making the error. He's only got 2 minutes to try and get some oxygen back in his body. There's no point looking at the referee. There's absolutely nothing to do with it. There's no point.
And out 5-all.
Certainly. It was a tough rally. Again, though, Elias able to pick off Farag.
Yeah, but you see the difference in the finishing. I mean, look at that finish. That's
7-all.
a quality backhand drop shot there. Ali Farag hasn't found that type of quality for quite some time.
No.
Well, frustration there. Ali Farag flexes his bicep.
Farag leads 2-1.
Managing to just hold off the Peruvian Puma.
It's a good shot from Elias, punching that volley down the line.
Oh, that was a big movement.
God. It's painful, isn't it? He's digging in so deep here, Elias.
Yeah,
working incredibly hard.
Left box, 10-2, match ball.
Tarek to review it again.
Match ball. Match to Farag, 3-1. 7-11, 11-7, 11-9, 11-4.
Ali Farag, very happy.
Again, another awesome match for us to watch there. Let's dive into your head now and see how you're feeling straight after that. Was that as easy as you thought it would be?
Easy? What kind of easy? No. It was so good to have Diego back on tour because he's been injured and he's been rehabbing, and he's such an addition to the tour. He adds new mix in terms of style, in terms of geography, in terms of everything. It's great to have him back. And in the first, I had a, yeah. But it's not great to play against him. Yeah. But you know, we had a strategy in mind. Just because I know he hasn't been, no matter how hard you train, match fitness comes from matches. And I knew he hadn't had many matches under his belt for the past few months. So I wanted to make that first game long. It was a little silly with, I mean, he played really well, but I was a little silly with the few errors that helped him get this first one. So I knew I shouldn't change anything in the second other than eliminate those errors. And thankfully, it paid off, and a little tweak. He was reading me well from the front, so I started lobbing more just to see where he is and try to move him around. And yeah, very glad to run away, especially with that third. You know, he was coming back strong. Had I lost it, the dynamics would have been totally different.